the light shines bright. Welcome to Yeeba TV and thank you for tuning in. Yes, my name is Adetayo Olaoluwa. Here with me is Mr.
Philip.
Mr. Philip, thank you for always turning up. Thank you for turning up. Mr. Abiola, thank you for turning up. Yes, we are here with our favorite analyst again, and on this big day, we are, of course, bringing you the latest update, review, analysis, and what you love to hear. We're starting off with the previous predictions from you, from us, and no one got a green. The predictions didn't quite go well with everyone, and I want to start with asking why no one. So the correct scores didn't actually tally well, and I don't know, I think everyone were trying to get it right, but what really happened? Okay, so yes, we are still up with the predictions, and stay tuned because we are bringing you something very interesting at the end. So these are the criteria: subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Now we need to help you on your predictions. What you have to do is at least 30 minutes before match time, you try to predict. This will help us get in line and help you for your best. Thank you very much. So we're running through the previous matches played. Let's do that quickly. We're starting off with Brazil, IT, Brazil 3, IT 0, Turkey 0, Paraguay 1, Netherlands 5, Sweden 1, Germany 2, Cote d'Ivoire 1, Ecuador 0, Morocco 0, Tunisia 0, Japan 4, Spain against Saudi Arabia, Spain 4, Saudi 0, Belgium 0, Iran 0, Uruguay 2, Cape Verde 2, New Zealand 1, Egypt 3. And that was it from the previous. Can we have a brief discussion about this previous matches played? We should start from the new record of Sweden being the first team in the world to win by 4 goals and lose by 4 goals. It's everywhere in the air. I don't know how to express myself. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Viola?
You know, during their first match, they play with what is the name again? They play with is it Africa country or?
Yes, I think it's Algeria, Tunisia or something.
Okay, they play with Tunisia. I remember very well. That is Africa country. They play with Tunisia. They beat them 5-1. They beat them 5-1. That is their first match. And when they play this second match, we expect more. You know, for a country to beat, for your first match, for you to beat another country 5 goals.
5.
For you to score 5 goals, we are going to think that they are strong, they have that standard to play. But for us to see that what happened in the second match, so that
now it looks like what is it now? Lot of karma coming.
yes.
Yeah, very embarrassing. It's got 5 goals, we got 5 goals back.
So for us to see what happened during their second match, so is that for the first match I did not even notice it very well. But when you check the lineup, you are going to expect what you think from there. Because I don't know the reason why you have other players that can play as wingers for you. You do not play them. Because you have 2 best strikers in the world. You have Isaac and this guy from Arsenal, Gyökeres.
Come on.
And they start both of them at the same time. What did you expect? How can you start your 2 strikers at the same time? If one do not have the strength to continue, who do you want to introduce that will change the game for you? That is one of the errors that they make. But they think it worked for them in the first match, and they still do the same thing in the second match.
Not good enough.
And they play with Netherlands. You know,
give them
we are talking about Netherlands also. They are not kind of country that you can just ride over.
Netherlands is a fantastic team.
They have good player that can deliver. When you're talking about Netherlands way. So that is the reason why they came with their stupid line. I can't even just read that stupid lineup. That stupid lineup.
And got a big
because they worked for them in the
Netherlands.
first match and they introduced the same thing in the second match and everything go
So
the way they deserve.
we're starting off with Netherlands now and the record in the air. Now, if Netherlands as a team could return the 5 goals that was given to Tunisia, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Tunisia 5-1, and Netherlands said, okay, let me help you revenge.
Let me hear now.
Let me give it back. So, Mr. Philip, now this is the first team, right, to break this record. You win by 4 goals and you lose by 4 goals. What do you have to say about this?
Actually, for me personally, it was a very disappointing game because as a country like Sweden, you conceding like 5 goals in your second match after you score like 5 goals, then that was very embarrassing because they have squad, they have a lot of players.
Yeah.
But I think the coach is making a mistake there. You can't be using 2 strikers at once because you have them. No, you need to bring on wingers. Wingers, we know that wingers help to build the game, defend the matches, but strikers, they cannot defend the match. No. They only stay there to score goals for you. So, when using 2 strikers at once, make them to like have a free chance at the back to give them the goals, and they concede too much goals. Scoring 5 goals in your first match and second match you just concede 5 goals. It's very embarrassing.
I like to give it the best title as law of karma. I don't know.
So, you have Antonio Longa on the bench. So put him in the wing, put wingers, use 1 striker. You can use 1 first half, use 1 second half. It's very good. So, but in the last match, but I hope for them last match to try their best and get a win there so that they will qualify.
But do you think Sweden still have an edge in the tournament?
Yes, they have, because their last match is going to be against Japan. So if you go there, you try your best and win the match, that's good for you. Or if you get a draw, maybe they will qualify as a better 3rd place, because as it is now, the Netherlands are going to beat away. Hopefully they will win Tunisia at the last match. So Japan, if they get a draw there, that will make them 5 points. So only if Sweden go with a win, then definitely they will have 5 points or 4 points. That's 6 points yet. Then they will go ahead and go.
We know Japan won't take it easy with them.
At all.
Yes,
Because
it's not going to be.
Because if you remember the first match of Japan, they play with Netherlands and they play 2-2.
Yes.
So it's not going to be easy for Sweden to win that match.
Yeah, very good.
But they just have to try their best, because they still have upper hand
too.
Because Japan did not have when you are talking about, they are trying, they are playing, they are doing their own best as well. But when you are talking about player quality, Japan do not have the kind of quality that Sweden have.
They can't stand.
What is affecting them is just the way their coach, their formation, that is what is affecting Sweden. If they can work on the way they arrange their player, they try to use they not use the way they are doing that. They are using 2 strikers at a time. How can you be using 2 strikers at a time? So they just work on the information this time around, and I wish them good luck at the end.
Yeah. So let's go to this big issue on the table. We saw how Spain single-handedly how Spain brought down Saudi Arabia. Very, very interesting match to watch there. I saw Yamal perform like an assassin. He was just outstanding in the game. Very fantastic player, dancing around, and he had a goal contribution and assist too.
I don't think so. He have assist.
He didn't give an assist, did he?
He has a goal. So
he has a goal.
Yeah, that was very, very, very good of him. And against a team like Saudi Arabia, what can you say about the match? They 5-0.
4.
Oh, the last one was disallowed.
It's offside.
Yeah.
It's offside.
So what can you say about the match, Mr. Philip?
You know, that was a very good game. You know, the last time we were here, we said that yes, this match, Spain will take it as a must win.
Mr. Abiola predicted 7-0.
So actually, we're going to be 7 yesterday. But the second half, you know, they subbed the players very early because they are looking forward for what is coming ahead.
What's coming ahead?
Yes. But that was a very good game from them. They played well. That's what I expected from them, and that's what I wanted.
Wow. So if Saudi Arabia now, we've seen how it played out, right? What do you think about the coach? You know, we saw how he was feeling disappointed. Even right from the match, he wasn't even facing the stadium. He was facing the fans, and I was asking myself, why is this man looking at the fans? Is he afraid to face the pitch or facing the team like Spain?
I don't think you as a coach you will be disappointed with the players when they meet the kind of team like Spain. Because I'm waiting for Spain to.
I said to myself that so, if I were to be in that team, I will just give this signal. I beg, sub me. I won't come out.
So you can't be disappointed with the players. They are working hard. They were working hard this year, and they defended the match well for the goals to not be the level with that it was yesterday. So. I don't think he will be disappointed with them, but they should maybe try to make them work hard more and then get something in there. They still have a match to go.
They have one match to go. Okay, okay.
So from there they can be able to make it up. Yeah.
So we saw how it played out, and Spain had the upper hand, 100% from first half down to the end. Yeah. You imagine they played the full field, and they had total possession in the match. What do you say about that gameplay? It appeared first like Saudi had the charge, but then Spain breached everything and took the whole upon themselves, right?
You know, the last time I came here, Mr. Philip already said a lot about it. You know, I told you that I want Spain to beat them like 7-0. If you remember very well. I want them to beat them like 7-0. I don't even want them to, even if just a one goal, I want them to keep that clean sheet yesterday. And they tried to keep that clean sheet. Even though they did not meet up with the amount of goal that I mentioned. But they still try. But when you're talking about Saudi Arabia, you know their first match they play with which team is that? Uruguay. Yeah, they play with Uruguay, and they are the one that first scored that day. They give Uruguay tough time before they can Uruguay can recollect that match that day. So they said they come with mentality that since we can play draw with Uruguay, let's go and try our luck.
I like it.
Let's go and
try.
Let's go and try our luck with Spain. But you know, Spain, when you're talking about football, Spain, they are kind of country that they have this. They know how to play. They have quality players that can
especially deliver. Without vexation from their last match.
They have players that can deliver very well. And the mistake that they make in their first match will not repeat the same in their second match. They introduce what is the name of this guy? Lamiama from the beginning.
From the onset, it was there, burning.
From the beginning. Before they go for, if you remember, before they go for addressing break, they have already beat them like 3-0 down.
Settled.
They have already beat them like 3-0 down. And you can see the way Lamiama did yesterday. That shows that he is on feed for that first match. That can win that first match. But with what we saw yesterday, I know Spain are going to do better, more better because I'm still looking forward to be towards the match more and more to the end of this tournament.
I think they are up against Uruguay next or Spain.
Yes. That's the last match in the group. I really want them to take something from this tournament.
I think it's a walkover for them against Uruguay.
No. Uruguay is that country. They can also perform. Uruguay can also perform.
Okay.
When you know all the people in that group, you have Spain, Uruguay, Cape Verde, and this Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
When you want to line them up from the top to bottom, Spain is going to be number 1, and Uruguay is going to be number 2.
Okay.
From my own arrangement.
Normally. Yes.
From my own arrangement, you see. So Uruguay is going to give them stress, a tough time because Uruguay also need that match.
They do.
They also need that match. They have to win because you have already checked the scoreline.
Yeah.
Uruguay play 2-2 with these people.
Cape Verde again.
So they also need that their last match. So they have to do more better. So they have to play with strength. Everything that they have within themselves, they have to use to play with Spain on their last match.
And
but at the end,
don't forget Spain too. They need the match because 4 points.
It's 4 points.
Yes, 4 points.
That's
so
not
definitely Uruguay win you and Cape Verde win Saudi Arabia, you are out. So
Uruguay wins, they have 5.
Yes.
Cape Verde wins 5.
So you are out.
So in their own group like that,
the match is a must win for them.
Yes, so you can see that in their own group like this, they have three countries that is fighting.
Burning.
That is fighting to qualify to the next
stage.
So that match is going to be.
It won't be a joke.
At all.
It won't be a joke.
At all.
Wow, so it's a match we are looking forward to. Spain against Uruguay. Yes, that was the analyst, as you've heard from Mr. Philip and of course Mr. Abiola. Stay in touch, stay tuned. We're going on a short break. See you soon. Thank you for staying with us, and yes, back again. We're coming up with the next fixtures, starting with Portugal, Uzbekistan, England up against Ghana, Panama, Croatia, Colombia up against DR Congo. This match against Portugal, Uzbekistan from the previous we've talked about against, especially how this Portugal star João Neves criticized their capo. So we are seeing that we even don't know if he's going to play. First, because fans are really dragging him all over because of what he said. But my question is, can this be a challenge for Ronaldo to perform better in this next match? Because this truly got to him, right? He wants to perform next because we all know that he's going to play. Whether anyone likes it or not, he's going to play. So what do you have to say about the match briefly?
Definitely, yeah, it's going to be a great job, and you know, the match is a must win for them. And so Pakistan, I'm sure they will win, but they shouldn't sit back the way they did against DR Congo, because it's going to be disappointing again. And you know, you as a Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo, these players, they need to work hard.
Very hard.
I'm feeling so sad for them, because this is going to be disappointing. If you go out of the World Cup at this stage, they wanted to win, and we were hoping for them to win. Now, if you go out at this kind of stage, group stage, is very disappointing.
Very disappointing for a big team.
And improve to move forward. It's very important, and it's important.
Okay, so diving into England, Ghana. Now we see the big match. Should I say big match? I can't say big match because
it's a big match.
African giant. Okay, against England.
Yeah.
So it's a big match.
It's a big match.
Oh, okay. I already said so though, but so it's the top prediction for us. We are seeing the two gigantic clash against between England and Ghana. What is your prediction? What is your own prediction?
You know, I always root for
African man.
This is going to be different because we all know that England are not going to take it easy
at all. I'm telling you.
England have a problem. They do sit back. So if they feel like the Ghana are underrated, then they will sit back and not play the match with they're supposed to play. Maybe I think Ghana will go ahead and get something from there. But you know, also I feel like at least Ghana should get a draw there, and so that they will improve in the group, because hopefully the last match is going to be against Croatia, and that's not going to be easy for them.
All.
So at least they should try to work hard so that they will get a draw, and from there they'll better defend and move forward. I'm rooting for them anyway.
Yeah, rooting for
Ghana.
Okay. Mr. Abiola, give me your 7-0 again. Give me your 7-0. What do you think?
You know, Ghana is not like this team that I say 7-0. What is that? Saudi Arabia. Ghana, you know, Ghana is an African country.
Yeah.
When you are talking about African country, they have this mentality. If we can't beat you, you have to you have to feel it.
Feel it.
You get it.
Yeah.
You have to feel it. That is the one thing about this African country. So for me, that match is going to be a tough one, but at the end of the match, I know England is going to be there. That is the one thing for sure.
I know the way he admitted it at the end. This African man, I don't.
I know. Because when you take the quality of this England squad and Ghana squad, the England have upper hand than
too much
Ghana. And we Nigeria, we do not even like Ghana is our enemy.
Number one in Africa.
Ghana is our enemy.
Yeah.
It's our enemy. So for me, I do not go for Ghana. I expect England, but England also have some little mistakes, some error that they normally make.
Especially if they don't make the same error benching players.
You see the way they play in their first match. Immediately they score them, England scored, they equalize, they scored, they equalize.
Yeah.
So they have to work on their defense as well. If they want to. I want them to keep that clean sheet this time around. That's what I want from them. But they need to work on their defense. You know, they are the kind of player that can play forward. They have that player. They are not the kind of country that can sit back. Let us defend this match. They can play fast. They can play forward. They have
every wing. They are competent. They are there.
They have their sub is top
crazy. Another first 11 are sub.
Their first team.
Yeah.
That sub top notch.
Exactly.
So every angle. You see, the last time they started this guy Maduke, immediately Saka came up. Deliver. Immediately Rashford came. Rashford even scored that day.
He scored.
Even scored that day. Immediately Rashford came up, he scored. So at the end, I'm expecting England to win this match. At least, let me just say 3-0 this summer. Let me go.
It's not going to be possible because remember, Thomas Partey is back in the team and Anthony Semenyo is there. So I feel Ghana too will push out, and England have the defensive errors. We know that they can make that possible for us. So at least get a goal there. So I'm sure
with a top-notch defender like Rhys James there. Oh well,
with what happened to them in their last match.
So
with what happened with them in their last match, they are not going to make the same error because even they score, Kruta also equalize.
Yeah.
So they are not going to. They have to make some other arrangement just to work on their defense this time around.
Right.
So that is one of the things. But for Mr. Philip to say it's going to be up to 3.
Very possible. I'm telling you. If you permit me, I'll say 4. I'm telling you.
If you see this England squad, it's going to be more than that because this time around, I think he's going to introduce some fresh leg this time around. Like Saka, Saka did not start their first match. So this time around, you know what Saka can do.
Yeah.
And what Rashford did in their last match, because he's already proved himself that I can deliver for you, coach. So with that, he can even introduce him in the first leg. Yeah. And they are going this time around to win because this is the second match. Immediately they win this, they can now sit back for that for the last match. They can use any player that they want. For the last match, but this one they are going to play it with their strength. I'm telling you, at 100. Least 3-0.
I'm with you this time.
At least 3-0 this time around.
So here we go again. Your top prediction: Ghana against England. What do you predict? Will Ghana take the lead? Will England secure a 3-point up against them? Let's see your prediction in the comments, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also remember, try to predict at least 30 minutes before the match time so we can secure your line and keep your prediction green. Thank you for staying with us. We've come to the end of the talk show for today and the podcast. Stay tuned, stay with us, don't go anywhere. See you next time.